We welcome you to Los Angeles. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. It's always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the ball. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alvarez
with a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Hoog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Henry back to work.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Right through there for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
He was out early today working on that very play.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Center field. Outman under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter,
John Singleton will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Henry, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Nothing doing there for Houston. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jeremy Pena.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Chas McCormick, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Led off this game with a double. And first offering is fouled off. McCormick at first, one gone. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Strike 3, got him looking on the changeup. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Strike on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Out of the fourth, and now Mauricio Dubon.
14. Mauricio.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The first base.
And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
This one in the air. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Grounded out his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And a foul ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez ranging after it. And that is that. 1 left for Houston. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Henry back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Pena now the box comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. His righty-lefty splits there.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Taylor. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Astros nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Got it. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Henry with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.